We're live, and it's Thursday, and you know what this means? One Piece chapter dropped, and it's been dropping on Thursdays a lot, at least on TCB scans. So, what's up, guys? I think my camera is a bit on the blurry side, but I guess it's fine. So, yeah, as my thumbnail, not my thumbnail, but as my title of the video says, I am not spoiled, but I know that there is something to do with Shanks, with red haired Shanks. And so there's already a comment here. No, I just got a mail that said I'm already live. All right. So we're starting off so fast today. We got the chapter, I think, last night here in Bangladesh. And I think it was what, Wednesday 4 p.m. when you guys received it in the USA. So most of my audience is from the US. I checked by YouTube Studio. So thank you everyone who is joining. And as always, if you are in the chat, please drop by in the comments. I'll be sure to respond whenever I see your comments. All right. So we've got a cover page. No, we don't. It's the Weekly Shonen Jump cover page. So I'm not familiar with the other characters, but for One Piece, we've got Vegapunk, the Stella Body, and Monkey D. Luffy and Chopper. Tony Chopper, all right? And in One Piece, the O has an apple, has a split apple at the top, just like Vegapunk. And Luffy's new gear, like Mega Man shoes, I don't know if I like them or not. Okay, so we get a color page. We get a colored page instead of a cover page that continues the Germa double success emotionless voyage. So what do we have here? We see Luffy, the very back. It seems like he's the son, Sanji, with his what? Kill two birds with one stone. What a shirt! What a t-shirt! And what a pair of pants as well. And Zoro, speaking of pants, never seen Zoro wearing something like this. And he has the one piece, like, where's the O in his one piece? Or it's not written one. It's like NE something. Robin at the back. And Nami is clutching Chopper while he's sleeping. Usopp is looking as if he's aware, as if he's cautious about some enemy. And then Sanji is, of course, with his kicking position. Probably there's an enemy that's not so powerful because the others aren't that much scared. But Jimbei, he's he's wary. And Frank, look at Frank's face. Oh my gosh. Like his eyes seem like he is laughing or amused, but then his forehead has some nerves, like the veins in his forehead. At least one large vein. So what's going on? So it's a very mix of characters and emotions of characters that we're seeing here. And Brooke is nonchalant. Is he sleep? Like, are his eyes closed? I think. All right. So going to the main chapter. So we pick off right where we left off. Oh my gosh. Let's say we free you guys. Zoro is saying. Are they really joining forces? I can see you letting us cuff you again later. So Zoro is saying if they free Lucci and Kaku now, then would they let them again cuff themselves? I don't think so. That's not true, Kaku says. When we're out of danger, we'll put these restraints back on without a fight, Kaku says. And Luffy believes him. Really, is that? In that case, sure. Zoro says he's obviously lying, and S Hawk with a shroom. Why a shroom? Is that the sound effect of what? Of like a very fast movement, like, or is that a sound effect of his blade swinging? So he did swing something. Did swing a huge blade. But it's Rangyaku, right? It's not his blade, it's Rangyaku. Okay, so he just kicked in the air and it sent off a shockwave, a blade shockwave that Kaku uses, that the other CP0 members and also CP9 members at that time could also use, but Kaku's one was the most powerful, Rangyaku. And Luffy saves Lucci, and Zoro saves Kaku by holding his nose. I think that's what it is. Oh my gosh. What? Isn't that the dice fruits power? Oh my gosh. All right. So as Hawk, he or it, I'll call him he, but he has the dice fruit power. Oh wow. So Zoro has some history with the dice fruit, of course. Mr. One, his, in my opinion, his second best fight in One Piece. In some people's opinions, it's still the best fight that Zoro had in One Piece. Oh wow. Glub glub. So he can turn himself to steel. Alright. Not only steel, but his entire body. Yes. So he used Rangyaku a slice with his leg, and he has the dice fruit. Glub glub. So we again see some, we see a view of, we see a panel where the Seraphim's blood, like the blood DNA that they got from the actual people, like Mihawk's DNA, it's in the green blood. Okay, so that's in his right forearm. All right. See, Roronoa, you keep having to save us. So Taku says that if Zoro frees him, then it's not only a burden for him, but also some help. You won't get anywhere like this. CP0, let me ask, what was your mission here? So who is asking? Is that Shaka? So, Lucci, what a panel. Eliminating all 7 Vegapunks. Lucci, don't just blurt it out like that. And I take it you won't let Stussy off the hook given her betrayal. So yes, it was Shaka saying it. That's right, I won't show her any mercy, Lucci. He is not gonna lie about this. Are you trying to convince them not to save us? Kaku is saying, yeah. So Mihawk, S-Hawk was the one doing all of everything. What is S-Bear doing? That was Nami. All 4 of those things. Things? You mean Zoro means Seraphim must be running wild. Haru meant to protect everyone on top of the 7 Vegapunks. Hey, Helmet, give me the cuff keys. Okay, so Luffy is asking Shaka for the cuff keys so that he can help the CP0 members and make them free. I'll leave the decision in your hands, but please protect the Stella at all costs. When those 4 guys are out of the way, you realize you can't beat me, you won't be a sore loser and go after my friends and the Vegapunks, right? All right. So Luffy is getting straight to the point. Like when the 4 Seraphim are gone, and then they know, Luffy knows at least that they cannot beat Luffy. But then afterward, would they hold Luffy's friends or the Vegapunks hostage? So that's what Luffy is worried about. You idiot, these guys won't fall for a taunt like that. Fat chance, you're the top priority on my hit list, you straw. So Lucci is pulling no punches, and Zoro was surprised. Okay, he took the bait, Zoro is. Oh my gosh. I won't go out of order, but your friends won't outlive you for long. So first, Lucci will come for Luffy. Alright, so then SBR finally is making a move. Ursus a shock. But then the cuffs are off. The cuffs are off. The cuffs are off. Shock. Fish. Gear fourth. Gama Gama, sorry about this, Bonnie. Oh, so he is hitting S Bear, so that's why Luffy is sorry. Gama Gama. Kongan. And then Lucci is also hitting S Bear with the 6 King gun. Oh, wow. And then Mihawk. Oh no, Mihawk S-Hawk is getting beaten by them. Rangyaku, White Thunder, Purgatory Onigiri. Really? They're gonna lose? Just like that? It's going to be disappointing actually. If they lose like this. If the Seraphim lose like this, even though they are young, so young right now, even though they aren't at full power, still to lose like this. Deep within lab, need for food. We haven't had a decent meal in over 2 months. Who hasn't had a decent meal in over 2 months? I wonder if we'll ever be allowed to leave. Okay, so these are World Government Intelligence CP5, CP7, and CP8 agents. Okay, okay. Are we gonna die here? So they were captured by Lilith, I think. 2 months back, when we were meant to set sail after our inspection of Egghead, those weaponized sea beasts attacked us, and we were brought back to the island. Okay, so who is that? Whose silhouette is that? Is that the original Vegapunk? Then all the other agents that came to look into our disappearance met the same fate too. So I figured you were the one behind it all. Oh my gosh. Dr. Vegapunk, the original body. Dr. Vegapunk Jangle. So he's also captured? Sorry, I'm afraid I had no idea to think this was happening on Egghead, right under my nose. So Vegapunk didn't know, or he's feigning ignorance. How troubling this whole affair has been, baffling from the start. Word leading to the government about our research into the poneglyphs should have been impossible. So they were researching poneglyphs? We didn't know about this. The Navy has successfully deployed from Branch G9. We have over 100 ships of all sizes en route. Wow. All heading for Egghead. Where is Kizaru? Where is Kizaru? Where is Kizaru? A bar at a small port. Is that Laws? Like Beppo's? On a certain island in the New World. Take me with you, take me with you, take me, come on. Is that Shanks? Don't be dumb. There's no way I'd bring a hot-headed kid like you. Is that Elbaf? But it's not. It's on a certain island in the New World. He has the Viking helmet? Hmm. Why don't you give it up? You'll make all the other captains jealous. No way, I really look up to the chief. Who is the chief? Is that Shanks? It is Shanks. Oh wow. It is red-haired Shanks. Kagami no Shanks. Boss, that best's actually attacking us. So far they've just been scraping with our youngsters, but what do you want to do? Seems like it'll turn into a full-on battle soon. So we see Monster. We don't see Ben Beckman, right? Or Lucky Roo or Yasop. I don't know whether you'd call this good or bad timing. We're just about to set off. Waha. Guess I lost track of time. What a panel. Oh my gosh. We see Lucky Roo, we see Yasop, we see Ben Beckman, and we see Akagami no Shanks. Guess I lost track of time catching up with everyone. Can be helped when you suddenly come across old friends you thought were dead. The enemy is gonna be pissed at you for keeping them waiting. Yeah, ha ha ha. You can't talk, Beck. Do you really think he's the only one they're mad at? Let's set sail. So we're really doing this, Chief. You're going out there to fight Shanks? So like Luffy, a lot of people around the world, a lot of young kids, they dream of setting sail with Shanks. I'd never let this island become a war zone. Oh, he's so dreamy. I don't want to cause any major trouble here. So who are these giants? Dory! Froggy, yes, my favorite giants. They are alive. They are still alive. So Shanks was talking about them. Yes, when I saw the silhouettes, I did think of Dory and Broggy. Oh my gosh, I love their laughter, especially Broggy's laughter. Oh my gosh, what a long time it's been. How long has it been since we saw them? Gaba ba ba ba. Sure, brother, I don't mind. Broggy is saying. And Dory is saying, "Gya, gya, gya. Let's do it, red haired." Before that, can you go check something for me, Rockstar? Okay, so this is Rockstar. We see Ben Beckman, Lucky Roo, Yasop, Monster. The other people, I don't know their names. Wow, I'm really loving this. Wait, wait, wait. Let me take in the picture. You have a message for Captain Kidd. Okay, Captain Kidd. So they are actually Shanks is going to fight against Captain Kidd. Eustace Kid. So that's what the enemy they were talking about is. Yeah, tell him he has a choice. He can either hand over his load, Poneglyph, and Rubbings and Scram, or he can risk fighting me. Oh my gosh. So Shanks, Shanks, Shanks is threatening Kid about giving away his poneglyph rubbings or fighting him, Yonko. This island is actually Elbaf, the home of the most prideful warriors around. Yes, that's what I was thinking, but then I was thinking that if it was Elbaf, then it wouldn't be said that it was just a random island. Warland, Elbaf, New World, those ships on the horizon are all his, including the ones lagging behind. So this is Kit's ship. So we know that Kid was approaching Elbaf and then he is fighting against Shanks' ships. They're allies of the red haired pirates. Every one of them seems like a big shot and they're all sworn to the Emperor. Last time it was completely one sided. They took your arm before we even got a glimpse of Red Hair himself. So Shanks wasn't even the person who took Kid's arm. Oh my gosh, they won't settle for an arm this time. Make way, the chief's coming through. Wow, Chief, I'm so glad to see you, Chief. You too, Ben Beckman. I feel like we totally owe you protection money. We don't do that. They'll take your life instead. Wow, loving this. Ha ha ha. Only if I lose. Bold Warriors face off. There's a break next week. Unfortunately, I have to go. I'm having a phone call. Someone's repeatedly calling me. So yeah, I love the chapter, especially the latter parts with Shanks. And even before that, like I'm thinking that Vegapunk is so much sus. Like he is very suspicious. So I forgot to read the notes. After the final screening of film Red, we had a BBQ with all the major staff members. I wish I could share meat with everything one like that. Like Luffy, the end of One Piece, a big party. Alright guys, so I'm going to sign off. Thank you everyone for watching.